The Swift Empire, tracing Taylor's path to billionaire status. Whether you belong to Generation Z or the Millennial generation, you've likely connected with Taylor Swift's music. As cliché as it sounds, you might love her, you might hate her, but you cannot avoid her. Her music has struck a chord, and has continued to do so with younger generations for more than a decade. Despite the criticism and negativity that fame and adoration often bring, she has truly been a force to be reckoned with. Welcome back, viewers. Today, we're diving deep into an incredible tale of resilience and success. Get ready to be inspired as we unravel the remarkable journey of Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift has become a source of admiration and inspiration for numerous young women. Her journey from being an ordinary girl from Pennsylvania into a symbol of empowerment has earned her the love and devotion of countless fans. The 33-year-old pop star will be remembered in history as an icon not only in her own industry but also for her proactive efforts to positively impact lives through her art and other endeavors. Taylor Swift is not only a talented musician but also a savvy businesswoman. In this video, we will take a closer look at how she built her empire and became one of the youngest self-made billionaires. Taylor Swift started her career as a country singer and quickly rose to fame with her catchy songs and relatable lyrics. However, she didn't stop there. She recognized the importance of owning her music and started writing her own songs, which gave her more control over her career. American pop icon Taylor Swift has officially joined the Billionaire Club, courtesy of her immensely successful Eras tour. According to the Bloomberg Billionaire Index, Swift's net worth crossed the $1 billion mark on Thursday, October 26th, making her one of the few musicians to achieve this milestone primarily through music performances and stage shows. Taylor Swift's Eras tour started out as a retrospective of her nearly two-decade career and a celebration of her 10 iconic albums. It has become an unprecedented financial phenomenon that has already brought in $780 million in ticket sales, on its way to becoming the highest-grossing tour of all time. And it's ushered the 33-year-old pop queen into yet another new era. She is now a billionaire and the first musician to make the ranks solely based on her songs and performances. According to Forbes estimates, she is worth more than $1.1 billion, up $360 million from June when Swift ranked 30th among America's richest self-made women. Much of that boost comes from her unforgettable summer. She pocketed an estimated $190 million after taxes from the first leg of the Eras tour, and another $35 million from the first 2 weeks of screenings of Taylor Swift, the Eras tour movie. Altogether, more than $500 million of Swift's fortune is cash earned from music royalties and touring. Another $500 million is based on the rising value of her music catalog, and she has $125 million in real estate, including 6 homes and a $10 million private plane. Representatives for Swift did not answer Forbes' multiple requests for comment. Her rise comes amid a boom for celebrity billionaires. She is the 15th celebrity in Forbes' rankings to earn the billionaire moniker, and the 9th to do so in the last 3 years. He is also one of just 4 musicians to have officially achieved that status. But unlike her superstar colleagues, Swift doesn't have a profitable side hustle boosting her net worth. Jay-Z's music didn't solely propel him to billionaire status. It was his two booze brands, Armand Brignac and Diaz, and his investments in companies like Uber. Similarly, Rihanna became a billionaire thanks to the success of her company's Fenty Beauty, a joint venture with luxury powerhouse LVMH, and her lingerie line Savage X Fenty. And while years on the road contributed significantly to the late Jimmy Buffett's net worth, his Margaritaville Holdings empire, alcohol lines, and investment in Berkshire Hathaway led Forbes to declare him a billionaire in April before his September death. That puts Swift in a class with legends like Bruce Springsteen. His lifetime pre-tax earnings are over $1 billion, the majority of which was earned on the road touring. Swift and Springsteen have another thing in common: the value of their catalogs. In 2021, the boss sold his masters and publishing rights for his songwriting and recorded music for nearly $500 million. Sources told Forbes at the time, Swift's catalog is now worth roughly the same. Sources tell Forbes her master recordings, her first 6 albums, were famously scooped up in 2019 by Scooter Braun and later sold to Shamrock Capital for $300 million, which Swift claims was done behind her back. The pop singer famously took back control of her music shortly after that, following a bitter public dispute Swift got her revenge, signing a lucrative distribution deal with Universal Music Group that gave her complete ownership and full economic interest in both the songwriting and the recordings. She has since released 4 new albums and re-recorded versions of 4 albums that were part of the Shamrock sale, including 1989 Taylor's version that was released at midnight on Friday. Her catalog is a testament to the exceptional reach and impact an artist can achieve. Her music not only transcends borders but also defies the challenges faced by creatives in the streaming era. Alex Haig, the founder and CEO of Sound Royalties, tells Forbes, Swift's numbers don't lie. Since she released her 2019 album Lover, her first under her deal with UMG, her US album sales, including track sale and streaming equivalents, have totaled 37.3 million, according to data provided to Forbes by Luminate. Given her sustained music industry dominance and her transformation into a global brand, it's evident that the catalog's value has substantially appreciated, says Haig, who notes that her original 6-album master catalog was valued at $140 million by Bronze Team just 5 years ago. Notably, Swift wrote nearly all of her top 50 Billboard chart hits. She's the sole writer on over 1/4 of them, boosting her share of the publishing pot significantly. Of course, she shares credits with frequent collaborators like Jack Antonoff and Max Martin, who would receive a portion of any hypothetical sale. Call it Swiftonomics or Taylorsnomics. The 33-year-old American superstar is not only smashing music industry records with her Eras tour, but also boosting the economy and getting involved in new labor compensation expectations. She's a very talented performer, but a smart businesswoman at the same time, says Alicia Modestino, Associate Professor of Public Policy and Urban Affairs and Economics at Northeastern University. On her latest tour, Taylor Swift is tapping into the spending power of women who have experienced increased wages, coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic, and are eager to splurge on travel and seeing their idol live. The singer-songwriter, named by Forbes the second richest self-made woman in the US music industry, will play more than 140 concerts across 5 continents in 2023 and 2024. On average, almost 54,000 fans attended each concert on the first American leg of the tour, which concluded August 9th in Inglewood, California. The average ticket price fans paid on Ticketmaster was $254, while resale prices soared to thousands and tens thousands of dollars. Herlihy believes that Swift is making more than 100% of the face value of a ticket. Besides concerts, the tour makes money from sponsorships and merchandise sales. Many fans who adore Swift, Herlihy says, want a keepsake that would remind them of the era's experience, so they buy every available piece of paraphernalia. Swift's costs include things like paying for elaborate staging, costumes and venues, compensating the crew, and sharing proceeds with songwriters, and could be about 25 cents on the dollar. Herlihy says, if not more. She is still making huge money, he says, and, according to Forbes, is on her way to beating Elton John, who grossed $939 million on his Farewell Yellow Brick Road tour, a world record to date. Predictions are that Swift's worldwide gross ticket sales will surpass $1 billion. The power of the Swift supernova is such that her own economic gains also positively affect cities and livelihoods of other people. Besides ticket resellers, the inflow of visitors means that they will be spending on hotels, restaurants, taxis, Uber, Lyft rides, hot dog vendors, and other businesses. The pop superstar couldn't have done it without the Swifties. Her Uber faithful fans, you're like a main character in why this tour is so special. She gushed at her movie's premiere, and I can't thank you enough for that. She gave them a shout out in the trailer, too. Swift has become an iconic symbol of empowerment for many young women from her generation and those that followed. She dominated the charts with a series of hit albums and challenged gender stereotypes. At times, she has faced criticism and backlash for crafting songs that delve into her past relationships and romantic experiences, raising valid questions about the double standards faced by male artists like Bruno Mars and Ed Sheeran, who don't receive the same level of scrutiny for singing about their exes. This has been the most extraordinary experience of my entire life. Thanks for joining us on this journey through Taylor Swift's remarkable rise to billionaire status. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more fascinating insights. Stay tuned.